So for this video here, I'm going to go through how to find a point view of a line. So we're looking at page 17 of Anderson's book. So we're looking at this question here, so page 17. So the first thing for our homework you had to draw was the elevation and plan. So what I'm going to do is just take an XY line here, and for points A and B they are 75 mil apart. And then I'll get their heights then. So for point A, it's 14 mil off the ground, and in the plan it is 11 mil away from my horizontal plane, or sorry, my vertical plane. Point B then, it's 60 mil off the ground, or 60 mil away from the vertical plane, and then it is 33 mil away from my XY line in plan. There are my two views of A and B. So one thing we looked at when we were doing this in class, and also in a previous class, we were looking at lines and looking at the key principles of geometry. One of the principles we learned was that a line parallel to an XY line in one view is a true length in another view. So if I took, say, an XY line here, and I took a plan view of a line, and that line AB, for example, is parallel to the XY line, I know that a line parallel to the XY line in one view is going to be a true length in the other view. So for example, say that was point AB there. And I can work vice versa. If I have that line in elevation parallel to the XY line in plan, the line, or sorry, in elevation, the line in plan will be a true length as a result. So we can see here with this one, we want to find the point view. And we learned as well that in order to get the point view of the line, you need to first of all find the true length of it. So if I have my pencil there, leave it sitting on the desk like that, that's the true length of it. So it's not lifted up this way, it's not lifted up that way. It's sitting flat down, it's parallel with my horizontal plane. Therefore, when I look down top of that pencil, it's a true length. If I want to see that as a point view, I can look in perpendicular to that. So imagine me taking the pencil and standing up like this, and now I see as a point view. So we need to first of all get a true length of this line in order to get the point view. From this here, we can see that in relation to this question, neither of those lines are parallel to the XY line. So that means neither of those lines there are a true length. So to create a true length of that line, we need to create an auxiliary view. So what we want to do is have one of these lines parallel to our x1, y1, so that either if it's elevation or plan, the opposite view is going to be a true length. So if I take my plan view here, and I draw an x1, y1 out here, there's my plan, I'm going to have an auxiliary elevation out here. That means then, that when this line is parallel to the XY line, when I go two views back and take my heights, my line out here is going to be a true length as a result. So I'm going to look in perpendicular to that. So first of all, I'm going to go perpendicular to A and B, there and there. I'm going to draw my XY line round about here. That's my x1, y1. I can see now, just like this one here, my line in plan is parallel to my x1, y1. Therefore, when I draw my auxiliary elevation out here, it's going to be a true length, just like I did up here. So remember, a line parallel to a line in one view, or sorry, a line parallel to XY line in one view is a true length in the opposite view. So we go two views back, one view into my plan, two views into my elevation. Take the height of A, follow it down, follow it out. There's A. Take the height of B. Follow it down, follow it out. I'll just move the camera slightly so you can see it. I now have this. That's the true length of the line AB. Because that line AB in plan is parallel to the XY line, therefore that's the true length in elevation. So we know that when we have our line, say that was AB there, that's our true length. To see it as a point view, we look along it, perpendicular to it. So what I'm going to do now is create an auxiliary view looking out this way. You can go out this way either, but because we've no space, I'm going to go off out here. So point AB, or sorry, line AB goes out this way. I'm going to draw a second auxiliary line, x2, y2. Just like in the previous question we did in class, the other video I uploaded today. We go 2 views back, 1 view goes here, 2 views when I step across from x1, y1, go into my plan. And you'll notice the key thing here. Distance back to A and the distance back to B are the exact same. So when I follow either A or B up here, A and B are the exact same point there. You can see A, follow it down, follow it out. B, follow it down, follow it out. The exact same. So now we have that line AB as a point view. So hopefully that video helps you understand that a little bit more.